National Sea Rescue Institute spokesperson Craig Lambinon joins us now. A very good evening to you, Craig. Thank you so much for speaking to us. What is the latest information that you can share with us?
Peter, good evening. At this stage, it remains unknown what has happened. It's a mystery, and obviously all thoughts and care are with the family and colleagues of the missing skipper of this boat. Our hopes are that both men are found safe and that this has all been a misunderstanding. The search has been extensive. Our commendations are to the South African Police Services and all of the law enforcement agencies involved, including local security companies, local resorts that have been involved, the local community that's been involved, and of course NSRI that it extensively searched. NSRI St. Lucia that searched into the night along that stretch of coastline, and again from about 3 a.m. this morning, where they took a drive up the coastline using an NSRI rescue vehicle in hopes that we would find this boat, which was eventually found this morning burnt out, literally burnt to a cinder. We don't know what has happened. Everyone involved is trying their hardest and are commended for all the efforts that they're putting in to try to resolve what has happened and to find the two missing men. The skipper of the boat, who's well known and highly respected in the community of Sodwana Bay, and this man that chartered the boat. And as I say, hopes are that this has all been a misunderstanding and that foul play was not involved. But at this stage, all possibilities are being examined, finally examined by the authorities, in the hopes that a solution is found quickly for the family, who understandably are extremely distressed by what is happening, including the skipper's colleagues. NSRI will continue to assist police as much as possible, whatever is needed, and we obviously commend our NSRI volunteers for the efforts that they're putting in, both at the NSRI Richards Bay, NSRI St. Lucia, and the Greater KwaZulu-Natal NSRI stations that are all involved in this. We are appealing to anyone with information to come forward related to this case, to come forward and contact the police on 10111 or to contact NSRI. Anyone looking for information regarding this, responsible information regarding this, can go to our webpage at www.nsri.org.za.
Okay. So, Craig, you say responsible information. Earlier you used the word misunderstanding in the hopes that this is what it is, but there's also the term foul play that comes into play. And while not wanting to fuel the fires, so to speak, I just want to understand how that came about, the speculation that there could even be foul play.
So the difficulty here is that the man who chartered the boat, we don't have any information on him. It appears that we may be able to get a picture of him, and that will be published as soon as we can get clarity on that, and that will hopefully lead us to understand who this man is. But all indications so far appear to lead to that the information that was relayed by him was incorrect or misinformation. That included a cell phone number. It included indications that he had apparently arrived in the area on a motorbike. The motorbike hasn't been found. Apparently, he was supposed to be met by a wife and child. There's no sign, no indication that they ever turned up. And then he chartered the boat. Apparently, the boat was chartered for himself and his wife and child, but only he turned up to go on the boat. The fact that the boat has been found across the border is obviously the difficulty now. We commend the authorities who are assisting, because now cross-border relations are required. The proper protocols need to be followed, and this is obviously a very difficult case. It's simply we don't know what has happened. Other than if we found the boat, has there been an accident at sea? everything is speculation at this stage.
No,
and that's
absolutely.
what's making it really difficult.
So what would be the normal course of action to charter such a boat? What would be the requirements? As you say, things may not be what they seem with regards to how it was attained. And has there been further information about the badly burnt out boat from the information we've been given, how that came about?
Yeah, so it's difficult. I mean, if I wanted to go and charter a boat, I give my name and my contact details, I give an ID number, and I charter the boat, and off I go out to sea to go fishing. It's really as simple as that. It's, no one ever suspects that there's going to be anything other than that what happens. If there's then an accident at sea, obviously then the authorities would take that information you'd want to get hold of people's families to let them know what's going on. In this case, everything that was left behind has led to a dead end. And that is the concern. And that is what has led us to appeal to the likes of yourselves, which we extremely commend the media for their support in this case, to broadcast this as widely as possible. All hopes at the moment are finding both men safe. And that is really what everybody is concentrating on.
All right, and a quick and final word on the skipper. You say somebody who's well-known, well-regarded. How can people help in locating him, identifying him, articles of clothing maybe, or perhaps, distinctive characteristics? What kind of help would you need there?
So photographs have been posted to our NSRI webpage, like I say, www.nsri.org.za. And to our understanding, most of the media, which we really appreciate their assistance in this matter, have published those photographs of the skipper and of the boat. Now that the boat has been found, it's the photograph of the skipper that we are hoping that someone will, if someone recognizes him somewhere, that they'll come forward. Or, like I say, everything at this stage is speculation. We don't know what's happening. What we can say is a missing persons report has been opened and police are investigating, and we are appealing to anyone with information to come forward that can help to solve this very unusual situation that we've all found ourselves faced with.
All right. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Craig Lambinon from the National Sea Rescue Institute. You've seen the pictures that we've put up through what they've shared with us of the missing skipper and the unidentified man. He's explained that as well, what the situation is.